Today we're going to be looking at the powder shop. It had just recently updated. It's going to be here for the next month and a half. I'm going to be talking about what is worth picking up and what's worth buying and what's not really worth, what you can just skip, right? So right off the bat, bottle of knowledge, highly recommend everyone buy this regardless. It is a pretty much free dupe for your artifacts, especially the limited ones or collab artifacts. Highly recommend you use the bottle on a limited or a very, very good artifact, in my opinion. Nothing else. Really nothing else that you could personally buy or you could just pop from a story banner. Do keep that in mind. So let's get right into it. So we do have Hwayoung's artifact. In my opinion, it's an easy skip. Don't really need it. Increases like 10%. The non-critical hit is made with attack with a single attack. Has a 50% chance to burn for one turn. I'm pretty sure it's 100% at max. Again, I don't really think this artifact's that good, especially for Hwayoung. There's better artifacts for her, but I don't really think this is really worth buying. Now, Bastion of Perlutia. This is fantastic. I do recommend this. If you don't have it, at least buy one of them. If you have enough dust, this is definitely worth plus 30. I'm probably going to buy a Bastion or I'm going to buy Alexis. I'm not too sure yet, but I do highly recommend buying a Bastion of Perlutia. It's very, very good for Taiwan. Any night, pretty much. LRK, Taiwan. What are the knights currently in the meta? Elena, not too shabby either, but again, it's very, very good. I do recommend this. Senya as well. So this artifact is very, very good, giving a big fat barrier and immunity to the front, to the unit holding it, and to the unit in the back row. So 100% worth it. I do highly recommend that. Alexa Basket is mainly for cleavers. If you are cleavers, you ideally want to have 3 Alexa Baskets, one for BBK, one for Arbiter Vildred, and another for, there's one more, Thief. I don't know what the last thief is, but I'm pretty sure there is 3 thieves you really, really want to Alexa Basket for. Currently, right now, I do have 2 plus 30. I'm working on my way to my 3rd one. Again, I do recommend Alexa Basket if you are a cleaver. Oh, for Sid. Sid, BBK, and Arbiter Vigil are going to be the main 3 you want Alexa Baskets on. BBK, you can swap between the artifacts. It's really up to you. But Arbiter Vildred and Sid really, really want Alexa's Basket. It's a good artifact, especially since it got buffed recently, where it's a 35% chance to increase attack for one turn, and a 20% chance to increase greater attack. Again, at max percent, it is much, much higher than that. Let me go check what it is. Scroll down here, and at max, it is going to be 7% chance to increase attack for one turn, and a 40% chance to grant a increase greater attack buff for one turn. Again, highly recommend this if you are especially a cleaver or play aggressive. This is really, really recommended for you. I do highly recommend 3 Alexa Baskets. Other than that, personally up to you. Doctor's Bag, in my opinion, 100% recommend buying. It is really, really good right now, especially if you do have it. You only need it plus 15. You honestly don't really need it duped out. If you have it duped out, it's very, very nice. The only difference is you get a higher percentage in terms of healing, right? At plus 30, we get 14%, and then at plus 15, we do get, I think, 10%. I'm not too sure, but again, I think having 2 Doctor's Bags is really worth it. You don't need them plus 30, in my honest opinion. I think plus 15 is perfectly fine. If you don't have one, highly recommend it. Elena and Bunny Dom are going to make the great usage of this, especially with Elena buffs coming soon, or her little EE change / buff. It's going to make her fantastic as a unit, to especially have Doctor's Bag. Bunny Dom, same situation. Really good on her. So far, it's only those 2 units that I really think take advantage of Doctor's Bag. So I think 2 is the limit, if you are able to spare the dust for it. Again, it's all up to you if you have the dust to spare or not. I just definitely think it's really worth to pick up. So, next artifact. We are going into the 4-star Strak Gauntlet. It's not that bad of an artifact, but honestly, you don't really need it. Steadfast Gatekeeper, same situation. I really don't think you need it. It's kind of whatever artifact, especially since it's for elite stuff, PvE stuff. Don't really recommend it. But Tagehel. Now, Tagehel, man, you could never have enough books. I thought me having like 5 max books was enough. Let me see how many books I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that are max, and I thought this was enough. Oh boy, I was wrong. I need like 9, 10 books. But I do recommend if you have leftover duds, you have all these other artifacts maxed out, buying books is not a bad idea. I may even go buy out with all my dust, go buy this books, because I need books. And they are annoying to come by. I sold all of them because, again, I thought I would be fine, but I was not fine. Again, more books the better. You're never going to have, it's never going to be bad to have books unless they actually change this artifact. And if they actually nerf this artifact, they'll give you a recall, and guess what? We have so many artifacts to recall at that point. But at the looks of it, we're almost, we're 6 years into Epic 7, and they haven't nerfed this artifact, so it's going to be absolutely broken. I do recommend book buying. Andrew's crossbow, it's whatever. I think it's mainly for arena content or Guild War content, in my opinion. That's the only time I've ever used it. RTA, I would not recommend it. But Tagehel's, Doctor's Bag, Alexa's Basket, Bastion of Perlutia, 100% recommend buying. If you're a new player, I would definitely pick it up. If you're a veteran, of course, you already know what to do. But if you don't know, those artifacts that I just mentioned is definitely worth picking up. If you can plus 30, go for it. Again, this game, the more the better, right? If you have 2 plus 15 Bastion of Perlutia, good. You don't need a plus 30, right? There's only certain artifacts, in my opinion, you really need plus 30. Alexa's Basket doesn't even need plus 30 either. Bastion of Perlutia, yes, I have 2 of them, but again, yeah, it's nice to have it max. But hey, just having it plus 15, that helps out a lot. It really does. Tagehel's is kind of a must-have plus 30 because you need that 20 souls. Tagehel is for a 4-star artifact, absolutely broken artifact, right? But other than that, though, that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. Talking about the artifacts again. It's a quick little rundown. Again, it's gonna be here for a month and a half, so do keep that in mind. It's gonna be here for quite a while, so you will have time to buy this stuff out. So be careful with it, especially since we do have a flange artifact here. You can buy it with the bottle. That right there is already 480 dust. That is quite a lot of dust. That's all my dust right there. If I don't get lucky with flange artifact, which I hope and pray I do. But then again, I still recommend everyone to buy Flan's Artifact because it's a limited artifact. So even if you do pull Flan's Artifact, I still recommend buying one. Because again, the way the game is, more artifacts, the better. But other than that though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. Let me know down below if you have any other questions. Other than that though, I'll see you guys later on.